This is the CNC Mill Drill. You can see that it has stepper motors on the X and the Y axis, and they drive anti-backlash ball screws or backlash ball nuts. The Z axis also has a ball screw on it, and it is driven by a stepper motor with a timing belt pulley. The spindle's driven by a link belt that makes it operate very smoothly. Comes with a tachometer that will show you what your RPM actually is. Moving on down to the control box, it has a simple on-off switch, an E-stop switch, and an output engage, disengage. In this position, all the motors are engaged. This is disengaged, and you could manually move the X, Y, Z axis. Now we'll move over to the PC, which is Win 7. It comes with the software, it's Mach 3, and it has on it what I'm showing as a number 50 sprocket that I'm going to machine. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this, and I'm going to turn on the motor. I'm going to pause it for a second. I'm going to go ahead and run this G-code file, and let's see if I could start it without bumping the camera. Cutting the shape using 3/16 end mill, and it's going to take 2 cuts, mainly to show you all the operations. It might have been able to take it with 1 cut, but hey, you know, this is a video and a demo, so you can see what it's doing. I'm cutting in PVC just because the price of aluminum is so outrageous nowadays. I don't want to waste a 6-inch chunk of aluminum. The thing here is starting to cut the pie-shaped segments that you're seeing in the display. And we're running it at about 600, and I'm going to increase the speed. So it's going to run a little bit faster. And I sprayed the material black so you could see the contrast. Now it's doing the second cut. Good machine. I used it very little. I got it in a trade about 15 years ago. 11 years ago I actually modified it, but I don't use it because I had 2 other milling machines that were much larger. But since I got a deal on this, I decided to go ahead and modify it. And because there was a lot of guys on the Yahoo Mill Drill group and were interested in retrofitting their machines to CNC. I've actually have some additional videos that will be attached to the narrative that I'm posting with this machine. So you should be able to see how it performs on a 5-axis. like I said, the 4th and 5th axis don't come with the machine because the ones that I use are not good for metal. I see on eBay for $495 they do have a 4th and 5th axis that should be adequate for milling in metal because it has a 50-to-1 ratio harmonic drive. So it should be virtually zero backlash and it should operate quite fine. And from what I've seen of the motors, they will work with this control box. Two more pie-shaped segments to cut out, and then we'll go into machining the sprocket itself, the teeth. Cleaned off, you can see the pie-shaped segments are very crisp, and if you watch it, you'll see that the movement of the X and the Y have no slop in them whatsoever. I do have the cover off of the spindle just so that you can see the link belt, how smooth it is. The original pulleys on there felt like they had, belt pads felt like they had bumps in them and it vibrated like that. This is nice and smooth, and I am very impressed with the link belt and the fully adjustable. There are 3 different sets of pulleys, and you have, I think, I'm not sure, I think it has 6 or 7 speeds. I have the manual, which I'll show later on, and it will tell you a little bit more about the to the 90-degree point, you can probably see the teeth a lot better. Screws that hold the stepper motor connectors together a lot better than this, but this again is for demo, and you get the idea of what the machine can do. Pause this and then show you the X and the Y axis is moved. And you can see the X and Y axis motors running. Nice and smooth. No backlash. The machine is now starting to cut the final pass. Z-axis is stationary right now because that's what it's just set up set at a depth of minus 125,000. Here's the G-code being run, and the Mach-free software showing you where it's cutting. I love came out. It was originally called, I think it was called home machinist or something like that. And then it became Mach 1, then they had Mach 2, and then Mach 3. And this is the latest version, and it runs pretty nice. Again, I'm going to pause it because there's no sense of showing you the repetitive movement of it. And then here's a different view of what's being cut so far. And we're coming up to the end. Again, this is the end. The Z-axis will retract. And there we go. Thanks for watching.